What are the most common myths about pirates that you should stop believing? By far, the biggest myth is that pirates made their victims walk the plank. This simply never happened. When you are hundreds of miles from the nearest land, throwing someone overboard does the job just fine. Hands and legs were commonly bound, so the victim had no chance of survival. Simply put, there was no dramatic ritual of tossing someone overboard, since it was common practice. Walking the plank was invented by Hollywood to make it seem more glamorous. Every kid wants to find buried treasure, but pirates actually never buried any treasure. Instead, they spent it. They spent their gold as fast as humanly possible, buying rum, food, gambling, and anything else port towns had to offer. Burying treasure made no practical sense due to shifting sands and rising tides. And captains can't be everywhere. They didn't trust their crewmates to retrieve their buried treasure. Pirates did not have parrot companions resting on their shoulders. However, pirates did have parrots, just not as beloved pets. Parrots were exotic and valuable due to their colors. Parrots were investments by pirates and sold at ports to wealthy Europeans. Parrots on the shoulder served no purpose other than getting parrot poop on a pirate's jacket. Most people think that pirates wore eye patches over one eye, so one eye was adjusted to see in the dark. While it is plausible that this could work, pirates had no use for it because they could light lanterns to see below the deck. Rather, pirates used eye patches to hide eye injuries. The famous skull and bones symbol, also known as the Jolly Roger, was not the symbol of pirates, but rather the symbol of a few select pirates. It was common during the golden age of piracy to intimidate and strike fear into rival pirates and merchant ships. Within 80 years, the use of this symbol died out. It was a fashion trend by a select group of pirates and held no cultural significance. Pirates were not always savage and lawless. Most crews operated under a democratic code called the Articles of Agreement. The code would outline how plunder was divided, how disputes would be settled, and provided rules of compensation for pirates injured in battle. Pirates could be more democratic than naval vessels during the same time. Piracy was treated as a business, not a game. Pirates did not use treasure maps. Since there was no buried treasure, there was no use for treasure maps. When there was a known location of treasure, such as merchant ships, pirates navigated their direction using compasses and trade routes, not maps. Arg, matey, shiver me timbers. Unlike the movies, pirates did not speak like this. They spoke like normal people. Pirates came from many different countries, so a universal pirate language isn't realistic. Pirate speak was invented by Hollywood to exaggerate the life of pirates. Which myth surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.